action here on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Chicago Bulls going up against the Milwaukee Bucks here at Fiserv Forum. Brian Anderson here, alongside Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, with Ali LaForce joining us from the floor. And the injury report for both teams, players who will not be available tonight.
Here early in the season, these two teams trying to overcome the injuries and hopefully get healthier down the stretch.
So let's take a look at the Chicago Bulls starting lineup. Nikola Vucevic is out there with Buzelis. Then there's Isaac Okoro. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Dosunmu in at the 2. And for Milwaukee, they've got Anthony. Kyle Kuzma out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then there's Miles Turner. And it's Trent in at the 2. Grant, one thing these teams have in common, they are great at rebounding the basketball.
Oh, yes, they are. I mean, it'll be a battle down low. Boxing out is vital. And second chance points may just decide this game.
Here's Vucevic, and the power finish by Vucevic.
Look, when he's within range, Vuce is going at the rim, and he's going at it hard.
Here's Buzelis. Okoro outside. Dosunmu for 3. He drops it from range.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Buzelis grabs the board. Chicago with the ball. It's a 5-point game, and you look at Matas Buzelis. Size, touch, feel for the game too, Grant.
Oh, B.A., he's a connector. We all love seeing those offenses where the ball doesn't stick. He's a guy who'll keep things moving.
Here's Antetokounmpo. No good again that time.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Okoro outside. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Good D by Antetokounmpo. Here's Anthony. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Buzelis. Green's checked in for Milwaukee. Herter's checked in for Chicago. 43 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Turner. Launches it. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Gotta be encouraged watching Turner shoot with conviction, realizing his team trusts him to take these fast shots.
And here's Giddey. Dosunmu on the wing. Doubled by Turner. Here's Buzelis. Off the mark there with a 3. Antetokounmpo, left side. Kuzma. Here's Green. Antetokounmpo, outside. It's good, and there's a block called on the play. He'll get one free throw.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
It's hard to forget how much he struggled from the line during their last matchup.
Defensive foul, Kevin Herter. That's his first personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Bucks, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Shooting 1.
And at the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. It's the Bulls up 1. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
They're playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
Chicago ball.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. Patrick Williams out there with Kevin Herter. Then there's Jalen Smith. Then there's Okoro. And it's Jones in at the point. Herter finds Williams. Right side Jones. He's off on the layup. Milwaukee with the ball. They trail by 1. On the attack, Green. Pass to Portis. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game. And so here is Chicago. And he drives in. And there's Smith. That one's good. On the assist from Jones.
Feed the interior. Good things will happen.
And Richard, in a league where shooting has never been more valuable, it's great to have a player like Kevin Herter.
And he doesn't need the ball in his hands to be effective. Matter of fact, he's probably best when he's moving off the ball and causing confusion. He puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
Intelligent ball movement. The offense looking one step ahead there.
Here's Rollins, defended by Jones. Rollins passes to Trent. To the inside, Portis, and the layup falls. Portis has got his first bucket in this one.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Jones misses. The Bucks trail by 3. Smith passes to Rollins, to the paint. And then Portis with the dunk.
He had a huge height advantage there and did not mess around.
And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for Chicago. Okoro outside. Back to Jones. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Here's Rollins, defended by Jones. Trent right side. Inside, here's Portis. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Chicago ahead, up by 3. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Doc, as this team continues to develop, what's going to be most critical to really taking your play to the next level?
Continuity offensively and then being on the same page defensively. We have so much left. If we can get on the same page defensively, we can be really good.
The more reps, the better. Thanks, Coach.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Grant, we're starting to see more players throwing alley-oops to themselves off the backboard. Did you ever do that?
In practice, maybe, but although I had some leaping ability early on.
That is powerful.
Beyond belief. I mean, such a creative talent. And I'm not surprised to see Giannis get flashy on the finish.
Sumu outside. From deep, Giddey. Sinks it from distance.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Richard, when it comes to the Bulls, they have one of the most committed fan bases in the league.
Yeah, the Chicago fans are for real. The Bulls are routinely at the top of the list for total attendance. Even on the road, there are usually Bulls fans sprinkled in every crowd.
Here's Trent. Anthony against Giddey. Just 5 on the clock. Blocked again!
Powerful swat by Vooch, showing how effective he can be on D.
Chicago leading by 4. Giddey passes to Vucevic. Now here's Sumu. Here's Okoro. And that one drops.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
The Bucks have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Kuzma finds Turner. Money from the wing. Turner's got 5 now.
being productive. Turner is a constant offensive threat.
Giddey passes to Okoro. Back to Giddey. And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. All sorts of time. And the power finish by Vucevic.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Antetokounmpo outside. There's a screen by Turner. And it's Giddey with a rebound. Dosunmu outside. Offensive board. Vucevic.
And just an incredible effort on the offensive glass.
Wow, follows it up with the putback to finish the play. And so it's Chicago, finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Defense is setting the tone. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. On the court for the Bulls, getting the fourth quarter going. Buzelis out there with Nikola Vucevic. Then it's Josh Giddey. Then there's Dosunmu. And it's Okoro in at the small forward position. Here's Trent. Pass to Turner. Shoots over Vucevic. Anthony. The pass to Turner. And no good. Vucevic with some nice D. And the call will be against Kyle Kuzma. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
1:24 left in the fourth quarter here. Dosunmu outside, shoots from 12, and the shot goes down. And the Bulls lead by 10.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers' huddle. He stressed with his guys how important defense is at this point of the game, saying, quote, "It's got to come down to stops, fellas. You know how good our offense is. Now I need you to communicate and D-up out there."
Great work, Allie. Thanks. And out of bounds, it'll be Chicago ball. And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. Well, Grant, this game looks just about over.
BA, all they really need to do is just work that clock, don't turn it over, and this game is a wrap.
Trent outside. And it's Giddey with a rebound. And Giddey has got the ball here for the Chicago Bulls. Pass to Dosunmu. It's Milwaukee with a rebound.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
Yeah, they got to be disappointed with this result.
It's Kuzma with the miss. So the Bulls win it. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
And that'll do it, folks. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. And let's reveal our player of the game, Nikola Vucevic.